Now here is where the church really got it wrong to the utmost. It is not just one Christ being, but rather the Christ order of beings, numbering into the trillions, with thousands of different levels of operation upon it. Order. The very first Christs being the female ones, subdivided by Prime Creator as its second time after the first time of a subdivision which produced the Melchizedek order as all spiritual beings. It is the melanated, dominant Christ creation which brought density into existence for the very first time. With density comes time, space, and mass. With these factors, distance comes into being. How does one travel in these distances from A to B to C and back again, for instance? To solve this problem, the Christ beings, as well as the Supreme Being personalities of Godhead, all came together collectively after the females thought the males into existence along with Prime Creator, and used their collective consciousness to concentrate on the sun rays and transform them into vehicles that could move at the speed of light and faster. This was 950 billion years ago, when the Christ beings and the Supreme Being personalities of Godhead created spaceships which are organic and created out of melanin and the sun rays. The church, having been a product of the reptilians and the diabolical fallen angels, do not possess any of this knowledge, which is where the idea comes from later down the line, all over this massive creation, of the desire to be flying around in the high heavens with the Christ beings. The church's corrupted version of this historical reality is dying and going to heaven and being with Jesus. This happens to be a major corruption due to the fact that the letter J did not come into existence until the 1500s. Therefore, the church's fairy tale is a recent construction after the 16th century. I say, Amen, Ra, Hotep. We are just beginning. I am dedicating this work to Sarah, the first daughter of Christ Yeshua, number 9, that the church went after as a vengeance in order to destroy any of the offsprings from Christ, so as to perpetuate the church's lie that Christ had died on a cross and had never had sex. Sex is what the gods and goddesses have the most. The Roman Catholic Church used the saying of killing the sarcophagus, which is what their demonic Opus Dei organization as a secret society within the Roman Catholic Church was doing. It was in the 6th century that the Roman Catholic Church labeled Christ's wife a prostitute. They then created the edict which instructed their priests and their military on how to hunt down, catch, and torture all free-thinking women. They drowned them or they burned them. and they created havoc among the female populations globally as they murdered millions of females. This edict was entitled Mandius Maleficaro. Translated, it means the witch's hammer. They were out to kill all offsprings of Christ so that the church could take all credit for being the only vehicle passing one into the heavenly worlds. That divine spiral curve is the very first pronouncement of Prime Creator's Holy Trinity. The church calls itself Mother Church, and so the female becomes its direct competition. The church believes those ignorant Bible lies the Jews made up by stealing other people's documents in order to make themselves appear to be magnanimous. The church was set up by the fallen angel reptilian humanoids and is completely ignorant to the truth in respect to cosmic and galactic science. They murdered Giordano Bruno because at their time they said that the planet was flat. They put Galileo under house arrest when he agreed with Giordano Bruno that the church did not know what it was talking about. So yes, they hate these beautiful curves and go right along with the squares of the male concept coming out of the fallen angels, which we see in corporate America each and every day with regards to the corporate logos that exist.